1, Kiko Jones. 94, Angel of Beth. 113, Short Stack. 136, Dancer in the Dark. 540, Surf Blades. 816, your co-captain, Kansas City. And 1309, Bella Beast.
Just as a reminder, friends, if you were one person who was lucky enough to get one of those fun and exciting Jawbreaker blow-ups, they need to stay in your hands, under your bench, wherever. They're not allowed to be thrown about. Safety first. And with that whistle, we are rocking and rolling. Starting us off is number 45. That is Quadzilla for Iron Front, picking up a lead incredibly quickly.
There goes that Jawbreakers jammer breaking out quickly behind. But it looks like Quad is going to skate a full lap, get those points, and call off the jam. All right, coming up to the jammer line next for the Iron Front, we have Skeletori jamming against Ice Cold for the Jawbreakers.
Skeletori attempting to follow, but getting a lead. That is 2 in a row for Iron Front. Ice Cold stuck behind Shady Hawkins, but does clear.
Tori trying to see if she can chase down that extra jammer point. Looks like she might get those points and call off the jam. Looks like jammers going back and forth on who is lead there for a minute, and Tori eventually calls off that jam.
Yeah, they were a full lap ahead. She was definitely a lap ahead. Sorry. I know we're not totally supposed to.
6 points. You can see 2.
Oh, we've got number 22. It's a trap going up against number 69, the Dude.
The Dude making a fast break out the front of the pack before turn 1. Come around for points while the other jammer is quick behind.
Both jammers in point scoring potential.
Both packs going super, super fast. The Dude using that to his advantage, weaving through and calling off the jam.
4 more points up there for Iron Front, putting up 14 to Jawbreakers 2. Surfblades wearing the star for Jawbreakers, Quadzilla for Iron Front.
And Quadzilla out before turn 1, racing around the track. Those Iron Front blockers are looking to slow this game down.
Quadzilla doing what Quadzilla does best, which is skate in an oval incredibly fast.
Chewbacca with an excellent hit up at the front, keeping that Jawbreakers jammer in while Quadzilla comes around for some more points. And Quad's going to end that jam with a nice spin move to call it off.
15 points in total. Thus far, so far at least, the highest point scoring jams have been 20 points.
Of the tournament?
So At least I believe so. I know
I
for
think-
sure there's been 20. I know there has been attempts at 25. CBD hits, I'm looking at you. But they haven't been completed yet, as to my knowledge. Granted, you know, I'm not paying attention to every single jam, so please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I know my team is also shooting for 25 points, but that is pretty impossible. I saw it done maybe 2 or 3 times last year. But we'd be really excited to see one this year.
Yeah, why not? What's the best that could happen? They just get 20 instead?
Womp womp.
They get 24?
I could be reasonable. I can make do with 24.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
Heck, I will even go, I would be happy with 23.
22.
I don't know.
Now we're getting into it. That's a little too low.
I don't think so.
23 or bust. You heard it here first, folks. Small break in the action. It looks like they're still sending up the same packs that were up before. Ice Cold up to Jam versus Skeletori.
Both teams with full blocker contingents and jammers on the track.
Tori managing to weasel out on the low there, while the Jawbreakers jammer just managed to break free, actually. Tori's looking to get some points and call it off before that Jawbreakers jammer catches up. Looks like she got a couple before the jam ended. We'll wait to see what the refs say about that.
I heard somebody say, like, last game or a couple games ago, they were like, you're not supposed to say the points before the refs. I was like, oh, well, I've failed at announcing for a while now.
The dude with lead for Iron Front.
Jawbreakers jammer taking a bit of a tumble after almost making it out of the front of the pack there. Dude looks like he's getting some points and coming around again.
Shady Hawkins out there doing her darndest. And looks like there is at Star Pass too, number 67, Captain Randy Reckless for Jawbreakers.
The dude managing to weasel around again and get those last couple of points before the jam clock ran out. Looks like we have one penalty on the board for white this time.
14 more points, taking Iron Front to 46. Jawbreaker holding steady at 2.
All right, looks like we're settling into a normal jammer rotation with Quadzilla out lead already and Ice Cold fighting at the back of the pack.
Nice hit to the inside there by number 127, Violet Viking, causing Ice Cold to have to reconsider things a little bit.
Quadzilla coming around again to get some more as that Jawbreakers jammer gets free. Having to go all the way back to the back of the pack.
Quadzilla just finding a nice little Quadzilla-sized hole in the pack. Scoots right on by.
Little hop on the inside. And a nice hit by Kiko Jones up there. Still managing to score all of those points. Couple of penalties on both sides. We're looking at a 3-on-3 pack. Skeletori back up at the jammer line versus It's a Trap for the Jawbreakers.
Oh, It's a Trap finding that high outside line, but there was there was an iron front blocker there that gave Skeletori the opportunity to pick up lead.
I knew.
Dancer in the dark. First time we're seeing Dancer with that star so far, going up against the Dude. The Dude is through and lead. Dancer working through that pack.
Iron Front taking lots of hits at Dancer in the dark. He just weaved right around him and ended up making it out. But not in time for the Dude to call it off.
Starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow, we are going to be having J&J Louisiana Barbecue here. So when you are coming and prepared for those first, second, third, and fourth place games, don't worry, we'll have some food available.
Another tiny pack here. Quad certainly taking advantage. He's already out lead jammer. Iron Front blockers doing an excellent job keeping that Jawbreakers jammer in the front. Looks like that is NC Jammer and Nikki Badass holding a strong 2-wall while Quad makes another scoring pass.
It's a Trap coming up against. Yep, coming up against the little bit of a mini pack, that 3-on-2 Quadzilla's getting through, picking up points. It's a Trap being stuck a little bit at that back. And that clock ticks down to its natural end. Power start for Iron Front as
Skeletori doing the honors, taking a hard tumble in the back of the pack there. That looks like number 13 on Jawbreakers, Rat, doing that hard hit. Not phasing Skeletori at all. She's making it around to come score some points.
Surfblades and Gay of Reckoning doing the best that those two can do to try to keep Skeletori back, being joined by Rat at the front of that pack. But Skeletori able to sneak through for another point-scoring pass. As we enter jam number 12, the Dude and Ice Cold.
Breaking free on that rail, the Dude. Ice Cold still stuck in the back against that strong Iron Front 3-wall. Dude powering through that front wall. Some jammer on jammer opposition in the back there from Ice Cole playing some defense.
And that jam number 12 comes to its conclusion. Less than 2 minutes remain in this first half of Iron Front versus Jawbreakers. Jawbreakers starting with the jammer in the box. So this is a power start for Quadzilla.
In case you are entirely new to Bang Track Roller Derby, power start will mean an actual full minute of only one jammer on the track. Iron Front trying to keep this pack as slow as possible so Quad can score as many points as he can. Already free again, coming around for some more.
This is important specifically in this tournament because it does have to do with the point differential. It is not just a win-lose, it is the actual point spread and differences.
Yes, in this tournament, if you do end up with the same rankings as another team in your bracket, it will come down to points on who places where in the rankings.
And as we're getting close to figuring out who's going to be playing for those first, second, third, and fourth places in both brackets.
Something to look out for, something a lot of these teams you're seeing really capitalize on and trying to score as many points as they possibly can.
Just Dave and Hunter trying to be that last line, being able to successfully keep back. It's a trap. But It's a Trap is through.
He is your lead jammer, coming around to get some points, hoping the rest of the Jawbreakers can hold that jammer long enough to do so.
And we have had a star pass for Iron Front. That is Violet Viking. Jawbreakers putting 3 on the board, holding Iron Front scoreless. And that means we've got 5 minutes of halftime.
Before we go into halftime, a little reminder, if you're still looking to get a tattoo this weekend, we have 2 tattoo flash vendors looking to get signed up before the end of day tomorrow. Also tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m., we will have J&J's Louisiana barbecue truck. And if you're familiar with Arizona Derby Dame's home league at all, Off the Hook Eatery will sound familiar to you. She will be here tomorrow serving us some nice food truck food.
All right, friends, we have one more raffle, the Oh My Quad Skate Bundle accessories. If you've got a raffle ticket and the raffle number is 103975, 103975, come on over-ish. With that whistle, we are back at the fun and exciting roller derby action. Woo! That is Ice Cold picking up lead right off the start. Oh, the dude right behind Ice Cold calling it off. Let's see what those points do. 4 points apiece. 4 points apiece. I think, is that your mother right there? I think I went to the gym. When this time? That's the ticket.
Oh, skates and accessories. Skate bundle. Is there someone in the white? Oh, it's already packed. I can Yeah, I thought so. Here's your prize.
Congratulations to the raffle winner.
All right, quick start, and Quadzilla already out for lead jammer position. It's a trap stuck behind that iron front slow wall.
Jawbreaker has 2 blockers in the box. So this is a 4-2 pack advantage.
And Quadzilla is certainly taking advantage indeed. Coming around for, I think, his 3rd scoring pass as It's a Trap finally breaks free of that wall. Looks like Quadzilla got the rest of those points and is potentially going for that jammer point or just running out the clock. We'll see if Quad got any on that final scoring pass. Lots of Jawbreakers taking a tumble at the end there.
14 points in total there for Quadzilla. Skeletori being the only jammer on the track at the moment.
That means It's a Trap got a penalty in the last jam. I did not see the board. Maybe they'll still flash it to us.
Oh. Ooh. Fun and exciting things happening. Friends, there are so many things here that you can spend your hard-earned money on to help support local and small businesses, one of which being Red Hot Print Shop. You got stuff you want to put your name on. You got stuff you want to put your number on. You got stuff you just want to put a design on. Red Hot can help you get that situated and squared away. If you did not pre-order your Roller Rage t-shirt, Red Hot and Arizona Derby Dames can make sure that that gets taken care of for you. They're teaming up to give you your on-demand Roller Rage t-shirts. So you can go over and get that taken care of if you were like me and forgot to pre-order. Or maybe you want to go visit the Arizona Derby Dames merch booth and pick up fun and exciting merch there and get that with your name, number, or anything else you want on it.
Maybe you have a shirt at home you need your name on.
Yeah, bring that back tomorrow.
Something that you packed.
Yeah, Maybe you have a sweet canvas tote bag you want to put your name or number on. The options are virtually endless.
Maybe a little pair of booty shorts you want your name on the back of. Who
Ooh.
knows? All right. Jawbreakers jammer. Rat taking lead jammer up at the front. Another tiny pack here with 2 iron front blockers versus 3 jawbreakers.
Three big roller derby points there for Rat from Jawbreaker.
Familiar jammer for Iron Front, the Dude, versus first-time jammer for Jawbreakers in this game, Angel of Beth.
I do really like that name, Angel of Beth.
It is a good one. I love a good, unique name.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And while we're talking about Angel of Beth, through and lead. But my goodness, the Dude is turning this into a foot race. Yeah. That was a tight call right there.
The Dude was certainly putting on that pressure, not letting Angel of Beth score any points before that call off.
Ice Cole and Quadzilla wearing the respective stars.
Bit of a slower start than we've seen. Jammer on jammer action.
Ice Cole going high, clears that pack and picks up lead. Quadzilla currently stuck behind those Jawbreaker jammers, but also, you know, a little bit of jammer engagement never hurt anybody.
All right, and 2 points for the Jawbreakers on that one. Hard fought 2 points for the Jawbreakers. That jammer on jammer defense definitely paying off for Quadzilla and the rest of Iron Front. Now it looks like we have another first-time jammer for Jawbreakers, all bucked up, versus Skeletori for Iron Front.
All bucked up, trying to take that inside, but is pushed into the infield.
Kiko Jones and Gay of Reckoning delivering some hard hits to Skeletori up in the front. But she still manages to make it out and is coming around for a couple more points before this jam clock runs out.
And that jam concludes, rolling in on that 8-minute mark for this second half. 3 points there for Iron Front. 123 to Jawbreakers 14. The Dude and Angel of Beth. The Dude finds a hole on the top and picks up lead.
Angel of Beth still fighting hard in the back of that pack. Against, it looks like True Blocka keeping that. Quick star pass to number 67, Randy Reckless. Trying to force the Dude to call this jam.
The Dude paying attention to the bench, calls it off. Hoo hoo hoo! That was a fun one. Rat picking up lead. Quadzilla right on the heels, turning that into a jammer race and causing Rat to have to call that off. Whew!
Looks like Iron Front is putting up another first-time jammer. We have Nikki Badass on the line versus Ice Cold taking a hard hit to the inside. Think that was Quasimodo.
Nikki Badass through and lead. But Ice Cole has cleared that pack as well. Nikki Badass looking for a point or two and calls it. 2 points for Nikki Badass. We're tending to see a fairly normal jammer rotation out here for Iron Front, whereas Jawbreakers are being a little more inventive.
We have another small pack, 3-on-3. The Dude running that outside rail and is your lead jammer.
A Dancer in the Dark clearing that little duo of Punisher and Just Dave. All right, that was a tight call off.
We had some shout outs in the chat for Angel of Black Beth blocking in that jam.
Oh, and we have a challenge being requested by Iron Front. That was 5 points. 5 points for Iron Front and then 1 for Jawbreaker. Or, excuse me, 2 points for Jawbreakers. Oh. McWinkle, I think you have an admirer. Do we need to Ooh. Listen. McWinkle is indeed that tall drink of water in the sky. With just over 4 minutes remaining in this second half, Iron Front sitting at 137, Jawbreakers 16.
Not sure if this was a challenge call or just an official timeout, but it looks like both coaches are in the infield talking to the head ref.
It does have the little light by the challenge, and the challenge does
Yes.
see 0. So I think
Challenge
it is.
Iron Front. I believe they're challenging the penalty on number
Well, we've got
1134.
so 1134. Just Dave is hanging out in the penalty box, and then there's. Okay, thank you. There's also there's 2 individuals, one of which who is the jammer. That is
That is probably the one they
Yeah.
were challenging.
the
but
dude.
Whoever it was, they are stuck in that box, says the referees.
Yep. Challenge failed. Which means this will be a power jam for Jawbreakers.
Let's see if the Jawbreakers can take advantage of this and get some points on the board in this next jam.
Oh, yeah. With that whistle, it's a trap released. We've got a smaller pack than totally normal at 3-on-3 out there. It's a trap being very precise and coming up against those Iron Front blockers. True Blocka out there doing the best. Same with Nikki Badass and Shady Hawkins.
Jawbreakers are doing a very good job at keeping this power jam nice and slow, but
Yep.
Iron Front's blockers are also just very strong in the front, keeping that wall together.
Kiko Jones and Surf Blades. Just doing the great things.
Oh, there you are. So I really struggle with the dark color on the helmet, and I can't.
That was those Iron Front blockers did a really good job with that penalty. 0 points apiece.
Ice Cold breaking through on that rail in turn 1 there. Looks like there was a star pass from Skeletori.
Yep, that is Viking. Yep, Violet Viking is the jammer of note for Iron Front. Ice Cold, calling it. I will points. And it appears that we have a team timeout being called by Iron Front. And that was 4 points for the Jawbreakers, putting them at 20. Nice round number. I'm a fan of that. And we have exactly 2 minutes remaining on that on the timer, clock.
On that game clock.
Mm-hmm. Quadzilla for Iron Front, Rat for Jawbreakers.
Quadzilla, your lead jammer, racing around. Looks like Nikki and Shady Hawkins keeping that strong defensive wall up in the front, not letting Rat get by. Spoke too soon, sneaks through on the inside line. Chasing Quad down, not letting him score any more points.
Quasimodo also assisting Shady and groups. Nine points there for Iron Front.
Angel Beth quickly removing that star. Potentially looking to pass, but it looks like she's almost free up at that front of the pack. Fighting against number 111, Punisher. And finally managing to break free, chasing down the dude. .23 seconds left on the jam clock. That leaves us time for probably one more.
And then we get to play the fun game of another.
Is it another?
And then?
Another?
And then?
Another one?
Skeletori.
She is actually not lead jammer without that star on. Manages to wiggle it on and call off the jam. So now it definitely is there another? We'll wait and see.